up, guys? How's it going?
Everything is about to end.
What is up? What is up? What is up, my friends?
Welcome to Tesseract Tuesdays.
Terrific Tesseract Tuesdays.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Well, I didn't call
Is it official? Is it Facebook official?
No, but
Facebook?
I decided I would call it that
Okay. Well,
today. And also, One Cup
Yo.
at a Time. Welcome to One Cup at a Time podcast. If you're first time listening, one cup at a time. Just take one cup.
some time, girl.
Ramos, what is up, my friend?
What up, Ramos?
Let's see.
Link.
Oh wow.
What's
man.
up? Everybody joining. Play them all at the same time.
Link. And
Link.
and I'm gonna give this to Ramos.
If you guys couldn't tell already, we're a little jazzed right now. We just got the news.
Oh yeah, wait. I have to give BB Boo Smalls. It's the BB Boo Smalls show. The BB Smalls.
Beaver,
All
small.
Let's get to it.
Avengers is reportedly over 3 hours long. 3 hours and 2 minutes long.
3 hours of awesomeness.
3 hours, 2 minutes. Now that is including credits. So however long the credits are, there's got to be a lot of stuff, people involved with this.
True.
I got out early from class, and I'm like, hell yeah, I won't miss the stream. But you guys end up going live later than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got off work later than usual, so got to do the hard work to prepare you for the fun stuff.
That's
I
right.
guess.
That's right.
I guess. But glad you could join the stream, man.
Yes. Thank you for joining.
But yeah, 3 hours and 2 minutes, including credits. So however long the credits are, plus post-credit scenes if there are any.
2 minutes of 2 minutes of credit scenes.
Got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. So I'm going to give you guys some context here. I did some research really quick. So AntMan, out of all the movies here, we picked some Marvel movies at random. AntMan has the shortest runtime of 1 hour and 58 minutes, right? Then Avengers.
Get it? It's short.
Avengers Age of Ultron, 2 hours and 22 minutes.
What?
Mm-hmm. With the original Avengers actually 1 minute longer than that, 2 hours, 23 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Black Panther. 2 hours, 15 minutes, right?
Still not long enough.
Get the shit out of here. It's not long enough. Thor Ragnarok, 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Still not long enough, son.
Right?
Get out of here, Thor.
So then we go over to Captain America.
Destroyed.
Captain America Civil War was 2 hours and 28 minutes, right? Infinity War was 2 hours and 40 minutes,
Still not
which leads to Endgame, 3 hours and 2 minutes.
of awesomeness.
Now, we have only seen a small portion of this movie. We've seen less of this movie than we ever did of Infinity War.
It's so crazy.
And this movie is
3 hours.
20 minutes longer than that movie. People are going to be surprised as hell from this movie.
Especially if people do the whole I'm gonna go see all the movies together. Imagine if they get to this one, it's like 3 hours and 2 minutes. Man, be sitting there for a while.
There's always post-credit scenes. Yeah. I mean, I know there's going to be post-credit scenes. I just don't know what to expect with those. Because we're going into a whole new phase of Marvel. This is supposed to close out the Infinity Saga.
Secret Wars.
I hope after seeing Captain Marvel.
Or like Fantastic Four shows up and it's Doctor Doom and then
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Johnny Storm flying through the skies. That got me hyped, and I'm not a huge Fantastic Four fan.
Well, for them to have that in there, that'd be cool.
That'd be great.
What if they're like, well, this was Phoenix. The last part of Phoenix were like
the fire in the sky?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm so
go down in ashes.
She just said that they just had an interview with the girl who plays Jean Grey in that Phoenix. And she said, "Oh, this movie is a movie done right." Right?
Yeah.
They finally did it right. Problem with that is they've also interviewed her before about some stuff, and she said, "Oh, the X-Men would never work in the Avengers universe."
Yeah, okay.
Bitch, what have you ever read the comics? They share the same universe. They can't work in the same universe.
Here you go. That's what.
What?
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 That's iffy since they just got Fantastic Four back. I don't know, man, but that was the same. Okay,
Yeah.
so they had the whole shot. People are sitting outside with cameras looking at the sky in LA.
Yeah.
They were filming, or there was a person like just a flame going through the sky and like changing directions and stuff. People were like, "What the fuck is that?" And then they asked the LAPD, and they said, "Oh, it's for a film shoot."
But
This happened the same week that the deal closed for Fox.
But what if they like? What if it was something else, like an alien or something, and the cops are like, "That's what they're trained to say."
If you can find the video though of them like stopping the flame and then like opening the parachute.
Like that's the first thing at LA cop school. They get out and they're like, "All right, if there's any weird things in the sky,
If there's any weird shit, it's a movie.
It's a movie, okay?
This is LA. Everything's a movie. Oh my god, that guy's just got shot, fatally wounded. It's for a movie. For a movie.
Oh my god, that guy's eating that guy's face. Oh, that's just a zombie movie.
Are you sure it's not bath salts?
Yeah.
Movie about bath salts, sure.
Bath salt zombies.
I'm talking about the post credit scene. LOL, I don't know about everything else. Well, that's what people are thinking. Is that
what if it's a 2-hour movie? A 2-hour movie, and then the
an hour post
credit scenes for the next setup of Marvel.
Then that would just be a movie with credits halfway through.
It would end, and then you would hear this, obviously.
After the credits.
After the movie is ended.
2/3 of the way through the movie, the credits roll. And that's where the real movie begins. The next movie.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the thing that gets me the most is that they've said that like everything that we've seen come in the trailers that isn't old footage that's just reused the black and white stuff they did. Is supposed to be like from the first third of the movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Everything. So like we don't know anything about this. This is great. I mean, there's a lot of speculation, which is something we're going to touch on here in a minute. Actually,
I heard something about some pops too. They showed some Funko Pops with outfits.
Oh, the matching white suits. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about that.
And the Hulk like supposedly has a different look to him.
He has the swimsuit.
Is it a full suit?
Okay. But yeah, it's cool that they have matching outfits. I'm not one for matching outfits. I've never really been a fan of matching outfits. Like when we were talking about X-Men before.
True, yeah.
Where I like individual heroes coming together. I don't need outfits to show that they're together, but this serves a purpose apparently.
Yeah, it's for something.
The quantum realm, supposedly.
Quantum realm suits.
Whatever I mean, that seems like the most obvious, but who knows at this point?
Well, in the animated cartoon, they had spacesuits, all the same color spacesuits, but with like their emblems or whatever on it.
Yeah.
To know that they're Captain America, Thor, or whatever.
Yeah.
The only one I think it didn't have it is the Hulk. He had like
the Hick.
He had just his pants that had the Avengers logo on it, and then he had like a space thing.
Of course, that's how Age of Ultron was.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own special Avengers Under Armour shirts, and then he had special Under Armour shorts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a big thing for that. It was Under Armour.
Under Armour.
Yeah, but yeah. True. So there's that. However, with us not being able to know anything, they actually released some posters, and it's just more posters of the Avengers close up. But this time they have the portraits of like just the faces of the people, like the survivors in color, and then the ones that were killed off in the movies.
All black and white. Kind of
black and white.
Or darker.
Darker,
yeah.
So in color, we've got Tony Stark alive. We've got Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, Bruce Banner, Hawkeye, or Ronin. Oh my God, Ronin. Ronin, the accuser.
I need to find a sound effects for that, like when we screw up. Wah, wah. I don't even know if they have that. How would you say that? Wah, wah? Is it?
What is it? Ronin? What was his name?
His
new one.
Oh, Hawkeye's.
Yeah.
It's Ronan, yeah, Ronan. I thought you were saying
I said Ronan.
Ronan.
But then I was like, wait, Ronan the Accuser?
Yeah, okay. So you're right.
It just dawned on me. What? Okay. So yeah, Hawkeye. Let's call him Hawkeye. Captain Marvel is still alive. Got Ant-Man still alive. Nebula Okoye. We got War Machine, Pepper Potts, and Valkyrie. Rocket.
I forget that guy's name. The
Wong,
right?
Yeah.
Wong.
And then Happy. And then in black and white, the dead ones. The ones that gone but not forgotten, obviously. Black Panther, Star-Lord, Gamora. Star-Lord. I get why he did it. It's characteristic of him. The fact that he did, though, still like.
You know what? I'm gonna give him that because I want to hear the That's Star-Lord.
It's wrong.
It's wrong, Star-Lord. You're wrong.
Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Those cut deep, man. Even though we know
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch. We got the Vision. We've got Nick Fury.
Nick Fury's
Loki. That's the one, man. That's the one that everybody's talking about. Loki, because he's the one that he got one too. So obviously that means he's still alive. Yeah.
Well, he does have to narrate, his Marvel show coming out eventually. So.
Yeah, but, the rumor is that's going to be a prequel.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. I mean, either way, if he survives, if he comes back for this, or if he comes back for the show, we're still going to see him again as Loki.
Just kidding. I was actually hiding off in plain sight where you couldn't see me, and that was a doppelganger body.
Well, imagine if it was like a young Sheldon type scenario where he's narrating, but then it's like a young kid playing young Loki, little blue baby icicle,
little bastard,
little blue baby icicle
with red eyes.
Shuri. Which we didn't see whether she lived or died.
Yeah.
This just confirmed that she was snapped away.
Huh.
So they just confirmed a death off screen with a poster. What?
Weird.
What? A beloved character like Shuri, and they were just like, oh yeah, she died too.
We didn't want to tell you guys because we forgot about her.
Kind of forgot. It's like going to a funeral of somebody you love and then just slide in the coffin next to it. There's by the way, the husband died too.
Uncle Frank died.
God.
What?
Yeah, and then Groot. Oh, and then
well, he'll grow back.
The Wasp.
He'll grow back.
Groot.
No,
even his seeds vanished, man. Even his seeds.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Groot no more. Falcon, man.
Poor guy.
Bucky, who was way cooler in Winter Soldier and hasn't lived up to it since.
No.
I gotta talk about Bucky, man. I gotta talk about Bucky because he was the coolest guy. He was the coolest, man. Winter Soldier, he was so cool. Bucky, aka the Winter fucking Soldier, man. He was the coolest.
Was that his nickname, Bucky, or was it just? Is that something Cap was like? I'm gonna call you Bucky.
Robert Buchanan Barnes, I believe, aka Bucky.
Horrible nickname.
I think it's Robert. Yeah,
Bucky. Horrible nickname.
But
horrible nickname.
Let's see. I'm talking about the post-credit scene. Do you prefer to have it like the most recent Fantastic Four? No. I liked elements of it. I liked elements of that Fantastic Four. I liked when they first got their powers. It was like a body horror type of weird science, what's happening to them.
Weird science.
But then as soon as it starts getting into that cool, learning their powers and stuff, it cuts to freaking 2 years later, and they're just masters of it, and all the cool stuff has been pushed aside. And they're just they just use their powers.
And
now.
then Dune was a big piece of crap with green lines in him.
Oh yeah, he was a glowing turd. But he was super powerful, so this glowing turd was rolling through the hallway, and people were like, "Stop the turd!" And then he would just explode their heads. And then you find out that this whole thing is because he wants to get back to this planet because he doesn't want to be alone.
Stop the turd.
He wants to be alone, but he doesn't want to be alone. It was weird. It was fucking weird, man. It was fucking weird. But the cool thing about it was when they were first getting their powers. That was the coolest part. Yeah, I hope to God that they get, I mean they're gonna marvel these characters like crazy. I mean they're the founding four characters. They're the parents of Marvel basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I want. Is I want them to just be done justice because I want to love those characters. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, Fantastic Four, like, you know.
And then again, I don't know what Fantastic Four character I really like. I like the villain over the
I could see them doing a Human Torch. Great. The Human Torch, Johnny Storm.
If they get who I want to be Johnny Storm, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I want Zac Efron.
Oh man,
Johnny Storm.
I mean, literally, they could just get any spunky guy.
Yeah, but I think he just has like
he has it, but also like I don't know how young they're gonna go for it either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Like I don't know. I was gonna go young or old for Fantastic Four. I feel like they would want to keep him around for a while.
Yeah,
but who knows at this point? And then Thing, who knows how they're gonna do that? Let's see, why is he called the Vision anyway? Why is he called the Vision? I actually don't know that.
I'm not too sure. I can't remember if they said anything on it in the movie about it.
It said something in the comics, but I don't remember what it was. There was like a certain he was like a vision of like perfection or something.
Probably,
something like that.
I don't remember.
Interesting question. Did Ant-Man survive because he was in the quantum realm, so therefore couldn't be snapped? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, no,
because he was in the quantum realm.
Well, he was in the quantum realm, but the Wasp got taken from the quantum realm. She vanished in the. Did you ever see the second Ant-Man?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
The post-credit scene.
He was alone in the quantum realm, and his whole family was the ones like telling him what to do from the outside. He was alone in the quantum realm.
I thought the Wasp got when the snap went, she turned to dust.
She did.
Okay, so
but she wasn't in there with him.
I thought she was.
No, she was out there with Hank Pym. And,
she went try to get him out, and
they were all standing on the
vanished.
rooftop. Yeah, like he was like, "All right, guys, get me out of here!" And then like it shows back, and all three of them were just dust. And he was like, "Guys." So he didn't even know that they dusted. He just thought that he lost communication or something.
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's gone too.
Well, because when he did the snap, it didn't mean like necessarily like they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna take Ant-Man because he's a big part of the Avengers, over Wasp necessarily.
Yeah.
Or he's one of the first original characters before. I think what they're doing, they're taking the original guys. So like Thor, Captain America.
Yeah, the original Avengers.
Yeah. And then like obviously the movies that came a little after that. So Ant-Man, try not to kill them off.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Or maybe they're going with a line of comics that had Ant-Man and this team together at one point.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it got everybody, man. They got it. Everybody knew, even all the way back to the Winter Soldier.
Bucky.
We got off on a tangent there. Winter Soldier, Bucky. He was bad.
Yeah, he was cool.
Ass in the Winter Soldier. One of the fight scenes just recently came back into the limelight. It was the scene where the Winter Soldier and Cap are fighting. The hand-to-hand fight where Winter Soldier pulls out a knife and starts like trying to fight with a knife and stuff, and switching hands and stuff. That was all done without CG. And so you can find a video of the fight being done in real time without CG. They did all the moves. Cool. And people were like, look what you can do without relying on CG.
Yeah.
And I was like watching that fight scene again, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching a completely different character. And I know there's been like character progression or whatever, and like Bucky's grown or some shit, but he looks intimidating there. You can't tell me that when
but that whole black
the mask, like his suit and his arm and everything, dude, everything about him was intimidating. Mm-hmm. In Infinity War, when you saw him, did you think he would do anything on the battlefield?
Yeah, I don't like him talking either.
He doesn't. Well, I mean, talking is fine. He can talk, but they didn't give him anything interesting to say.
Yeah.
Like the entirety of Civil War, he was running away like a bitch. Like he was just running and being like, I'm not going to say sorry.
Yeah. So, sorry not to say sorry.
Like, you killed my mom.
I'm sorry, my name's Bucky.
I know I did. He's like running like a bitch.
I'm the white wolf now.
I don't know. It's weird. Like, the Winter Soldier was badass, and they just nerfed him. And I really wish they would just go back. Because when they showed the Winter Soldier for the first time, And at the very end of the movie, he saves Cap from the water, pulls him onto the shore, and then walks away. And then it shows him go into the like in disguise, the Marvel disguise with the hat and the coat, and nobody knows who he is.
Yeah.
He goes into the museum place to see all the history. And I was like, oh my God, are they like foreshadowing? Like maybe someday in the future he could be the new Captain America. And I was down for that.
And then
not anymore. If he became the new Captain America, he didn't earn that.
Yeah.
He didn't do shit. He hasn't done shit since Winter Soldier. He even lost the fight to Tony Stark and just like laid there like a little bitch with one arm, right? While Cap and, I get it. It's just little gripes, man. But the Winter Soldier was the most hyped character for me. And he hasn't done anything interesting of note since. He's been sleeping literally until Infinity War.
And I don't think he's gonna be that big of a part in this movie either. Like
he's dusted.
Yeah,
he's dusted. I kind of hope he stays that way.
Yeah, I don't see him.
If you bring him back and make him badass again. # make Bucky great again.
Make him a bad guy.
Make Bucky great again.
Make Bucky great again.
Put on an orange hat. Yeah.
Oh man.
So that's my rant on the Winter Soldier. I love the Winter Soldier as a movie. Probably one of my favorite Marvel movies to date. Yeah. I think it's better than Age of Ultron. I think it's better than Civil War.
Well, a lot of people hate Age of Ultron.
I think Winter Soldier is better than Infinity War. Personally, I just think it's a better movie. I think the villain. I mean, Thanos is intimidating, but I think Winter Soldier seemed like more of a threat walking at you than Thanos did at the end.
Because he had he could shoot you and was able to run as fast as he's pretty much the evil Captain America.
I mean, even like his theme, his theme was like a freaking eagle cry. Like every time it showed him, and you'd be like fucking walking at you, and you're just like, oh fuck, like trying to run away. What was Thanos' theme song when he walked at you?
I don't know.
Exactly.
He doesn't need a theme song, goddammit. It's Thanos. Like he has a gauntlet with all the powers.
Everybody needs a theme song, man. The Joker had a theme song in The Dark Knight, and it was like that mosquito ringtone, and every time it came on, you would know he's in the room, and you got chills. You got chills.
Well, maybe I don't know.
I'm just saying. These little nitpicks. I love Infinity War.
Well, maybe Winter Soldier will kill Thanos, take the gauntlet, and put it on his hand, and
on his robotic. I miss the days of Winter Soldier, man. I miss it.
Well, keep on missing it because I don't think it's
coming back, man. I don't think it's coming back. But who knows? I mean, this is a whole new start for Marvel. I miss like Infinity War. Sorry, Winter Soldier's action scenes.
Yeah.
Are to Marvel what the Batman warehouse scene was to DC.
True.
Where those action scenes, man.
Yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Where like the Civil War action scene, like the one where they're in the airport, the big action scene.
Yeah. That
was cool on a big scale. A large scale, but it didn't like they were pulling their punches.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had the fight scene at the end where it was like, you killed my mom.
You killed my mom. Somehow I was able to see these videotapes done with video cameras perfectly placed where your parents were driving. So many plot holes.
Because plot.
God damn it.
And somehow Baron Zemo knew about this.
Yeah, somehow maybe he went back in time. Maybe like Marty McFly and the doctor picked him up, took him there.
The original keeper of the time stone before he decided to kill himself. Cool.
The original owner has a DeLorean with a flux capacitor.
That is the flux capacitor.
I'm here.
Activate the times. What do we call it? The flux capacitor. That's right. Bitch. The eye of Agamemnon. No, it's the time stone. Yeah. I'm just saying, like those action scenes were dude. When the Winter Soldier showed up. With a rocket launcher.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
The Winter Soldier showed up and just shot Cap with a rocket launcher, and Cap, not in his uniform, he just had a shield, just went like this, tried to block it, and fucking sent him flying.
Yeah.
Just one rocket, and then as soon as it hit him or whatever, he just dropped the rocket launcher, started walking toward him, like no hesitation.
I like when Cap throws a shield at him, and he just catches it like it's
like
it's nothing. It's like I'm like, dude, that's dope. His arm, like I like that better than the shield.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Even the noise that it makes.
I mean, the shield's cool. Like, you can throw it and stuff. And, like, that's why I never really liked Captain America, because that's all I'm going to defeat you with my shield.
The World Flying Disc
Yes,
Championships.
Stupid. Once you throw your shield, I'm going to shoot you with my gun. And then what are you going to do, Captain America? Jump out of the way? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's stopping me once he goes, bow, and then I get hit by his shield, but who cares?
He just throws it
dead.
and actually lands. He actually lands on the highway. Like, what the fuck, Richard?
Oh, I missed you. Oh my god! And I'm like,
I could play frisbee too.
Guess you won't be coming back from that now, will you, Captain America?
I will say I did like playing as Captain America on Lego Marvel because of the shield.
Oh really?
Because when you're like fighting with it or whatever, and then like every once in a while he'll throw it, and you'll see it like, and like you catch it again.
And how? First of all, how is he like? You're telling me the shield has boomerang powers? Like he's able to throw it and it comes back to
vibranium,
him?
Bro. Vibranium. It vibrates. You can just control that shit.
Does it vibrate out? Like, does he have vibranium body?
No, magnets in his gloves, maybe? I don't.
I think I call it
vibranium.
Utonium.
Adamantanium.
God damn it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we're kind of pointing out flaws now.
Yeah, Link's like, it's physics, bro.
It's physics. Yeah.
Physics.
I mean, to be honest, like they do it in such a way that you think it could work. They don't do it to where it's like he bounces it off a wall and it hits a building and like spins around a sign and like, fucking rolls down a hill and then hits some guy in the nuts. Like,
but I feel like the bad guy's a dumbass. He could have literally just killed him right away. Like just shoot him.
Or he throws the thing and the guy just like ducks and shoots him.
Like ducks under it and shoots him. I mean, because it's not, unless he has like mind control with those shields.
That's true. That's true. Somebody studied him long enough. Or you know what they could do? They could have done what they should have done all along and just shot him in the back.
True. Yeah, true. Like he doesn't have much back shield.
That's how Civil War ended in the comics. Because the events of Civil War he ended up getting arrested and then walking up the steps to the courthouse for his hearing, and somebody sniped him in the back, and he bled to death.
See?
And Bucky saw that shit, saw the window, and immediately ran up the stairs to like kill this dude. Immediately on the chase, on the hunt.
My best friend.
On the hunt, dude. I wanted to see that so bad. I wanted to see Cap die in the line of fire, doing what was right, and then Bucky take up the mantle while he was still badass.
True.
But I mean, watching Civil War, he wasn't really that bad. Yeah. But those are my gripes, man. Those are my gripes. But I'm really hoping that they address some of this in Endgame. I hope if they bring back Bucky, if they bring him back, make him Winter Soldier.
Or like, what if he's like, he knows he's gonna die? He's like, and Cap loses his shield, but he's like, take my arm. And Cap uses his arm for his shield and a boomerang. He's like throwing it and he's using it, and then the arm still works, so he's able to like use it to punch people. That'd be awesome. Why not?
That'd be hilarious. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Endgame. 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Heck yeah, man.
It's gonna be a lot.
I'm down.
It's gonna be a lot. And it's like I said, it's the end of the Infinity Saga, so it's opening up a whole new chapter. So that not only do they have to tie up all of these loose ends from all the 22 movies?
Yeah.
But they also have to set up a new just lineup of just movies, man.
Yeah,
movies.
Oh yeah, because after that we have to wait for Spider-Man.
All the movies that have been announced, or at least are in talks about getting started.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Spider-Man coming out. We have The Eternals at some point, directed by Ava DuVernay, who did Wrinkle in Time. You have Black Panther 2 with oh my god. Oh, why am I blanking on the director's name?
I don't know. I can't even remember.
Oh my god. Yeah. So the original director is returning for that. Okay. The original director is returning for Doctor Strange 2. And they're hinting at Namor for that. Hinting. Very, very loosely.
For Black Panther?
For Doctor Strange 2.
Namor for Doctor Strange?
Yeah. And very loosely hinting. Like they're using like quotes from like Namor issues of Doctor Strange and stuff. So people are like, wait, fucking Namor?
Because I thought Namor, they were going to do a Black Panther versus Namor. Or I saw people
Oh, see, what I saw was Black Panther. What
because they already had Black Panther or Doctor Strange was going to be fighting Nightmare.
Oh, see, what I saw was they've been hunting at Namor for
it.
Doctor Strange, and then the director for Black Panther originally wanted Craven as a villain.
But they can't do that because Sony's doing a Craven movie.
I mean, you would think Ryan Coogler directed Black Panther. Yeah, he also did Creed, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
he might have.
Ryan Coogler, thanks. Yeah, he did Creed and Creed 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, guys, hey, when you're on here, if you want, just hit the like button too, because I know sometimes I forget to hit like buttons or the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
So at least I've noticed, like, oh crap, I gotta hit the like button.
Yeah.
So don't forget to hit the like button. Helps us out, man.
But yeah, and then after that, I mean, that's all I can think of that we've actually gotten. Oh yeah, and Black Widow is getting a movie. I mean, if they do it right.
Yeah, true.
If they do it right,
you don't really know too much about her.
Yeah.
So that might be kind of cool to see.
Yeah. I just think Captain Marvel on game. I just want to see good Marvel movies. I just want to see a good Marvel universe continue
on. Yeah.
Yeah, and even if they did a bad movie, it still continues the universe.
Yeah, of course.
So, but I mean, not that I'm saying Captain Marvel was bad or anything. I'm just saying, like, any movie they put out at this point, people are gonna watch.
Yeah. It seems like, and they do pretty well.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, then like they're also setting up their games universe. So like Spider-Man. I'm not saying that it's 100% like it's gonna be a shared universe type thing, but they have Spider-Man that just came out. They have Platinum Games working on an Avengers project that we still have not seen anything on. Just a teaser. Cool. And then we just had the PlayStation State of Play, which is their Nintendo Direct for PlayStation, but a lot worse. And they started it out with this trailer with some guy sitting on a plane, and he's going somewhere, and then this AI comes in and says, "Wouldn't you like to wear a more conventional suit to the meeting, sir?" And he's just like, "You know me." And then this AI girl turns into like this other character, which looks like Ghost.
Yeah.
And it's like
from AntMan.
From AntMan, yeah. And they say you can't escape your past, and then it turns back into the regular AI.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What is this? This is weird." And he was like, "What was that, Friday?" And I was like, "Friday? Is this Iron Man?"
Yeah, you're like, yes.
And I'm thinking like Spider-Man, like a Spider-Man PS4, like a full-fledged like Iron Man game would be amazing. I've been talking to my friend James about it, and that's why he loves Iron Man, and I want more than anything for him to have the same experience I did with Spider-Man with an Iron Man game.
Yeah, of course.
A full story, you can upgrade your gear and stuff. How cool would that be? Like go into Stark Labs, just the door just goes. Yeah. You just see all the suits lined up, and you can walk up to whichever one you want. Use it, dude. That would be amazing.
Cool.
That'd be amazing. Just fly around with it. So anyway, something hits the side of the plane in this trailer, and he flies out, and with the suitcase comes flying back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Ramos. By the way, I'm talking about this trailer at the beginning of PlayStation's State of Play presentation or whatever. Basically, their Nintendo Direct type thing. They started out with this thing, and this guy flies out of this plane, and the suitcase is below him, and he's like, "Friday, suit up!" And then little pieces of this red suit come out, and then the helmet, Iron Man's helmet, slaps his face. And I started freaking out. I'm like, "Oh my god, this Iron Man game!
Yes! Your face started melting like Indiana Jones, the temple or the second one.
What was
Temple of
Doom?
Not Temple of Doom. The first one.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, where their faces start to melt.
Oh yeah, the wax.
You're like,
yeah, basically that's how it was.
And then now this, and then your face goes.
What? Yeah, I was sitting in my work truck, about to go to my next stop, and I was just like, I was watching it, and then it showed like him flying around and everything as first person. I was like, oh no, wait, is this like VR? Like a VR like tech demo type thing, and then the logo comes up, Iron Man. VR. Fuck.
I picture you like you're Arnold Schwarzenegger on Mars, and your mask blows up, and you're like, and then it's like VR, and you're like, oh my God, what? That's ridiculous.
Lame.
Totally lame.
Yeah, no, I was really disappointed. And then if you go online, you like look up reactions of people online that they're watching the state of play thing. Yeah. I want to say direct. And they're all they're freaking out. Oh my God, it's Iron Man game! And it says Iron Man VR, and they're just like, damn it!
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, like, because the people that are making this are Camouflage with a J, and yeah, Camouflage, and they're really optimistic about it. Like they said they put out like a press release, and they said basically like they want people to be able to take off the VR headset and be like, wow, I feel like Iron Man. And I'm like, that sounds.
Like they're putting on a mask, like his.
No, like when they're like done playing it and they just like take it off and they're just like, wow, that was amazing. That's what they want. They will be like, I feel like Iron Man, which I get is like a good like good on them for wanting to do that, you know. But at the same time, like I'm pretty sure. I mean, they have to know what we really want, you know. Like I mean, like that's gonna be great for like the 3 people that own a PlayStation VR, you know.
Link said, sorry guys, had to go for a sec. You didn't miss anything. We're just talking about the new.
You didn't miss anything.
You didn't miss anything, but other than I said, don't forget to hit the like button. Whenever you get a chance, try to hit the like button. I always forget to push it on it when I do it when I watch videos, but we try to get likes. So
we just finished talking about the Iron Man VR game trailer that dropped that I thought was a full-fledged Iron Man game.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a VR game, which is. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be cool, but I don't have any reason to buy a VR, PlayStation VR. Like funds are limited. I don't know where I saw it, but apparently the second Far From Home trailer continues Endgame spoilers, so they're saving it till after it comes out. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, no, that's smart. Wait a couple weeks after Endgame, because everybody who wants to see Endgame is gonna see it within the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Wait a couple weeks. Then drop the trailer. That's smart. Yeah. Because I mean, like even the first trailer was kind of like, okay, so Spider-Man survives, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like
exactly.
Happy's alive. His Aunt May is alive. All of Spider-Man's friends are alive. So nobody's talking about the snapping. Like
the snapping.
Oh,
snapping.
So I mean, obviously everything works out in the end. So any further spoilers, please save that shit.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Ramos, you saw Shazam, you said early. How was it? Give us like thumbs up if it was good. Because I've heard nothing but good things about it. So.
Dude, everybody that I've saw all the reviews that I've seen on YouTube, everybody starts out the reviews with like, "Oh my God, guys, I just got back. It was amazing. It was amazing." And the people are freaking out about this movie, man. And I'm super hyped. I'm almost more hyped for that than. I'd say I'm about as hyped for that as I am Endgame, but like for different reasons. Like for Shazam, I'm hyped for the movie. For Endgame, I'm hyped for what follows.
I don't know what I'm like for Endgame because I don't know if I want certain characters to leave and not see them again, and they start a whole new set of characters. And I don't know what to think yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see like Hulk go out in the glory. Like if he's gonna go out, like go out.
The blaze of glory.
Blaze of glory, just full green. Blaze of glory. Destroying everything. Like I just want him to go like crazy. That'd be great.
I can give you real thoughts or just a thumbs up. Real thoughts, please. Yeah. I mean, don't obviously spoiler free, but please, because I mean, I'm so hyped for this movie.
Yeah.
Full white, not green. Wait, what?
Oh, for the Hulk?
Oh, you mean like the Gray Hulk?
No, I wouldn't want green. I want green, like all.
You don't want chartreuse? Tickle me pink Hulk?
I mean, the Gray Hulk's powerful too, but
yellow Hulk.
I want a red Hulk. Like if there was the end of the movie where like
red Hulk.
you see like red Hulk.
Yeah.
And then it's the whole like they're like Hulk coming out next year. Versus Red Hulk.
You thought Ross was done?
Yeah, Ross is back.
He had another heart attack. Yeah. And this one put him in the Red Hulk.
The only way to save him is to turn him into Red Hulk. Wait, we got to do this. when he thought Ross was dead. But he's not. He's the Red Hulk.
In a world with heart-stopping action.
The Red Hulk is here.
Mid-backswing. He turns into the Red Hulk.
Attack. Red I call it Hyper Hulk. I call that.
Link says, no, when he does the thing where Banner doesn't hold him back, period, he turns white.
Turns white. Like gray?
Ramos says, the beginning of the movie contains probably the worst acting I've ever seen in a comic book movie, like distractingly bad, but after Billy gets the powers, it gets a whole lot better. Oh.
Interesting.
Link says, I call it Hyper Hulk. Okay. Ramos, if I had gotten there like 10 minutes late, I would have had the same thoughts as everybody else, but I got a caveat because of that opening. Interesting. Okay. That's the first that I've heard about that. I'm sure when we go, I'll see exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. But does that knock it down a peg for you, or does the rest of the movie like make up for it? I remember incorrectly. You've seen that like 4 months. Something you saw in Death Battle. Oh, okay. Like on YouTube, so I can look that up.
Oh, like Hulk was Hulk, like white. Oh, is that the Halo stuff?
Death Battle? Like they have all the characters fighting each other?
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I'm gonna look that shit up right now.
White and green Hulk.
Chartreuse and Periwinkle Hulk.
Mortal Kombat 11, man, coming out soon.
Mortal Kombat.
And you all. Why don't they make like an Injustice, but a Marvel version of Injustice, like fighting game?
We had a Marvel fight game before, and it just it wasn't.
You mean Street Fighter versus Marvel?
No, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Marvel Nemesis.
I don't remember that.
Marvel Nemesis was crazy.
Because it'd be cool to have something like that, like where.
I mean, that'd be great. I'm sick of the fighting games because more often than not, I would rather just take a character and fly or run around the city rather than try to like. I want to play as the Flash and run around. I don't want to play as the Flash and then fight in a 90-second battle.
Yeah.
You know,
I got you.
I've never been a fight game guy, but I still have Injustice because I like to like go through the costumes and like make them look different.
Yeah.
But like the actual fighting and stuff, like that's not for me.
Yeah.
I want a game where like they give you like 3 characters, like give me 3 Avengers and like let me fly around as Thor.
Marvel Alliance
Iron
is
Man.
coming out for Switch, right?
Yes, that's why I'm excited for that because it's not a fighting game. It's you can play as the characters.
Team, and you can team up with your friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You can play as Captain Marvel. You can play as Daredevil, Wolverine. And the cool thing about those Ultimate Alliance games is finding all the costumes.
Yeah.
And changing into the brown and yellow Wolverine suit, you know, or like cool. Changing into the black suit Spider-Man, you know, like it was cool stuff. The flashbacks are luckily most of those actors who never returned, but yeah, there's 2 specific moments I won't spoiler where I wanted to jump out of my seat and scream. A lot of the funny moments weren't in the trailer, which is great because I thought the best was already shown, but they got some funny shit in there.
Cool.
Yes. Okay. That's encouraging.
I mean,
it's encouraging.
It's been good reviews, so I mean, I was gonna see it regardless. Like,
oh yeah,
it looked cool to me.
See, I'm excited for it just because, like I said before, like I've never been a huge Shazam fan, and I'm ready to like be shown why. Like, because there are people online that are just like Shazam's like their favorite superhero.
I wish they had Black Adam in there.
Maybe the next one.
Fighting him.
Maybe the next one. Maybe a Shazam Superman team up movie or something. You know,
cool. Or even like them fighting Superman together, or I don't know. It would be cool.
I would like a movie where Shazam is fawning over Wonder Woman as a little kid who's like, oh my god, like I don't know what to think right now. Yeah. Real quick, there's a headline here. It says David Harbour says Hellboy reboot was inspired by Logan and Deadpool. And apparently, if it's successful, it'll lead to a whole Mignolaverse. So, BPRD, Lobster Johnson.
which we haven't seen yet.
We haven't seen yet, but dude, if they make a Lobster Johnson solo movie, fucking watch out because it's gonna be,
Be good,
dude. It's gonna be like a fucking lit. Lit? Is that the word? Lit? Like Dick Tracy meets Big Trouble in Little China meets Nazis.
I'll be down for that.
Yeah, it's so cool, dude. I love that stuff, man.
Where's that movie? In the next movie,
what?
Old Man Jack Burton.
Yeah, Bigger Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, or it could be Big Trouble in Tokyo, or just like
Big Trouble in Little America.
Well, they did the comic book Old Man Jack Burton. If they did another like a movie with him and called it Old Man Jack Burton, and he's still driving trucks, but he like runs into something else along the way.
People are missing out on opportunities, man. Like Harrison Ford is reprising his roles and killing off his character slowly.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not?
I think it would work. It would work with like.
That'd be great.
I could see that, like an old version of him driving around.
Just more Kurt Russell in general, just in movies, man.
Or maybe like he stopped that guy, but like people found out about that and they want to, take him down, or someone takes him down, tries to take him down along the way. Because they showed that beast. I don't know if you ever saw. Did you ever see Big Trouble in China?
Yeah.
Remember at the end that beast was was on the back of his truck when he took off, and they never
explained it.
Never explained it. So
I wonder if they would actually. They have de-aging technology. Why not just make a whole like right after the moments of the first one, like literally like,
lead up to like something, yeah.
Like they could start off this new one with just like instead of the truck driving away, the truck is coming toward the camera.
Or like, oh, dude, it'd be dope if like he somehow they de-age him where he looks young again. They show that moment, and then during that moment, somehow some magical thing makes him go into the past.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like in China or wherever, like, but his truck shows up like right, almost like a like Evil Dead, like when he flew into the Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
The second one, like that, something like that, where he's living in the past.
Yes.
But he's older now because he's been there for so long, and he's trying to find his way out. That'd be badass.
You said Evil Dead.
Yes.
Rhymes with Bill and Ted.
Yes, I saw the video. Dude, that one, Alex Winter looks
old. He's got the jowls of a Godfather. But they said the guy who's playing Death is reprising his role.
I saw that today.
That got me so in the mood.
And who is that guy? Who's the actor?
I forget his name. But that's what I know. I don't know him from anything else. I know him as that.
And he plays the
the Grim Reaper.
His scythe. He's like.
Let's rock on, dudes.
Let's rock on, dudes.
Death comes for you, dickweed.
Yeah, dickweed.
Let's see.
Yeah, Black Adam and Superman would be cool for sure.
He said, "I would say it beats Batman Returns as far as Christmas superhero movies go." Okay. I forgot about that. It is a Christmas. Okay, yeah.
And then Link said, "Oh, never mind. He's still green."
Might have been thinking about hypersonic.
Hypersonic? How'd you get hypersonic mixed with the Hulk, though?
I mean,
hey,
that'd be a crazy combination.
Hypersonic Hulk.
Yeah.
Like
we already have an adamantium skeleton Hulk. Why not just give him metal
sonic powers?
Why don't you just give him Rogue's powers, right? And then he like touches
the new Hulk. The new Hulk. He's not only strong, but he can run supersonic fast.
In a world where the Hulk grows a jetpack. Nobody is safe when he has 4 legs and 6 talons. Wolverine, eat your heart out because he has 6 claws on each hand. Mohawk? More like 4 mohawks.
I love the Inception button.
Wings of an angel or wings of a demon, you decide.
Oh, crying loud.
The Hulk. This summer.
Watch out, he's coming at you really fast. Oh my
with his
God.
laser eyes.
Thank you. No, you hear this. All right.
Dude, I mean, the way they're treating the Hulk though in the comics, like, dude, have you seen Doctor Doom in the comics?
No.
Doctor Doom.
Is this new?
Doctor Doom is the spirit of vengeance now.
Mm-hmm.
He's also at the same time Sorcerer Supreme. He's also at the same time the Iron Fist.
What?
Yeah, and he's also got like a sorcery, like a ring of like a power ring that something.
We know you have all the powers, but we're giving you every.
He's
power.
OP. He's God, dude. He's God Doom. That's what it is.
God Doom.
Could you imagine the immortal Iron Fist, the Hulk?
Oh my God.
Protector Konaluna.
Protector of Kono.
Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, that is Kung Lao, isn't it?
Yeah, Kung Lun.
Kung Lung, whatever. Kung Lung.
I'm from Kung Lao. He gave birth to me.
Mortal Kombat.
Let's see. Black Adam Superman would be cool. Yeah, would. The white color or not anything else. Did you guys see Us yet or not?
Yes, I saw it.
I have not seen it yet.
I
want to see it.
It's
though.
amazing, dude. It's amazing.
No,
it's amazing. It makes you think. Us. It makes you think. Like, I sat with Lisa after. I couldn't sleep the night after I saw it, and I went to bed. I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about it so hard.
Like in a scary way, or is in like a? I wonder if like in real life.
Well, I was trying to figure out what the meaning of the whole movie was, like what he was trying to portray in the movie. And what I came up with was like, Lisa's like, oh my God, yeah, that could make sense to, like that makes sense a little bit. And I was like, yeah.
Well, they did say that
you have to see it first before we start talking about it.
Jordan Peele did say that the first movie he felt was more like a documentary, where this one is more like a horror.
It had more of the suspense thriller.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
It's not. It's
like a psychological thriller.
Yeah, it's more that than slasher. Jason. It has that type in it. Like,
it doesn't seem like a slasher though.
It's not like a slasher, but like almost like that Halloween vibe, like kind of.
It's got those Jordan Peele like signature scenes of somebody looking into the camera crying.
Yeah. I mean, it messes with your mind a little bit.
Let's see.
Like, what the fuck?
Unpopular opinion. I hate Doom for that reason specifically. Yeah, I mean, I like Dr. Doom when he's like made his own sort of success, where he's got his own castle, his own Doom bots that he's built. I don't like. But when he earns like these god tier, like he's got everything in the Marvel universe.
The only thing I want to see him have, like, if in this movie in Endgame, like I said, him using his magical powers, punching through Thanos' body, and then taking his hand and grabbing the glove.
Mm-hmm.
And putting on the hand that he punched through. So he's taking the other hand and he's grabbing the glove off, puts it on the hand that he punched through, and then he has the gauntlet. And then that's what they have to mess with, like the rest of the fucking movie. And that's when the Fantastic Four comes in, and it's done.
I hope that all the post credit scenes are just like a montage of like, in this new world we've got rulers living in castles, building armies of robots. It just shows the castle from afar,
dude. Fuck yeah.
Right? We've got people flying in the sky made of fire, and it just shows somebody like flying in fire.
Yeah.
We've got schools that are dedicated to helping kids who have powers learn to harness them, and it just shows the Xavier School from the outside.
It's like an aerial shot, and you just see like all these different areas.
Exactly. They don't have to show any
like
characters.
I don't know, what's that thing called? Satellite in space with the camera shooting down on Earth, and it starts zooming in on all these different areas, and you see Doom Castle, you see, where he lives, you see Xavier Mansion, you see all these other things, It'd be awesome. I like that. Or they go the zombie route. Marvel Zombies. Like at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like Captain America falls down, gets bit, falls down, and the screen goes black and then it turns on.
Dude, I've been wanting that
He's
since
like,
the first Avengers.
And like you see him like, and then the X-Men come in, and that's when the X-Men come in.
Awesome. That's what I wanted since the first Avengers.
That'd be awesome.
I thought like, how cool would it be if just you saw a flash of just somebody getting bit, and then people who know Marvel Zombies are like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Once bitten, twice shy. Captain Marvel returns. I think Us is less focused, but I kind of like that about it. See,
for what?
So okay, so if you guys are
for what
Us,
he was saying.
He said he thinks it's less focused, and he thinks that's what he likes about it. I think that's cool. That's encouraging for me too, because the first movie that Jordan Peele made, Get Out, like it was a good movie, but it was very clearly about racism. Like the horror of it was this one guy was stuck in a white supremacist. Like it was a racist. It was touching on racism. But if you guys are laying there overnight trying to figure out what he was trying to get accomplished with this, I love that, because I love when they leave it up to your imagination. It has that
nature into it with like slave type stuff.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not at the forefront.
No.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, what if it's this and what if it's that? Because at first I'm like, oh shit, it's like, it's this, you know, and then I was like, no, it's that. And then, yeah, it was insane. It was insane.
That's one reason why I love Blade Runner so much, is because it poses all these different questions in a roundabout way that makes you think like, what was the central
robots?
idea?
Are they not robots? Are they humans? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, does it even matter at that point?
Is this even real?
If we all feel and think the same.
Yeah.
I don't think they do that though, because the movie was already done before they even had the merge. It was the movie and they hadn't actually gotten it completed. But so I would say the same thing, except with the first Avengers movie, the shawarma end credit scene at the very end, they filmed it at the red carpet premiere.
Oh, okay.
So when they had everybody there together after the movie, they went out and they got the shots, and like in that scene, you can see Cap kind of like covering his mouth when he's eating or whatever, because he grew kind of a beard, and it would have broken continuity.
Yeah, true.
They actually filmed that at the red carpet premiere. So, but I mean, like, we got some time before this movie releases. Like, they got some time to like cut together some quick stuff. And like I said, if they're like quick shots of just like establishing shots and not like actual characters they have to cast and stuff, it'll get the point across that we can look forward to this stuff without actually having to commit, like, this is your new Cyclops. Yeah. This is your new Fantastic Four. Like,
true. Yeah, for sure.
So I don't think it'd be that too crazy if they just showed establishing shots. But like, if they actually show actual characters, that would be kind of crazy. So listen, I kept finding hidden meanings. The fucking title had a hidden meaning.
For us, right?
Yeah.
I know that was the other thing that was driving me nuts.
I'm so intrigued, man. I want to see it. I want to see it yesterday, dude.
You gotta go see it this weekend.
I want to see it
when you're off.
I want to see it
on your vacation.
See, we were planning on seeing it with my mom when we go up to Georgia.
Yeah.
My mom's house is haunted. I don't think it's the best time to go see the movie. To sleep in that house the night after. Like,
oh boy. Also, guys, for the podcast, we're getting to the final countdown. We're one count at a time. All right.
It's the final countdown.
Also, thanks for listening to the podcast. Catch us on the rest of the show on the YouTube.
The
YouTubes. I'm Ryan.
I'm Zach.
See you guys later.
Thanks for listening. All right.
Podcast.
Thank God the podcast people are going tomorrow, right?
People are so lame.
Fuck them, you know what I'm saying? You guys where it's at.
Silly cool.
Yeah, they just listen. You guys actually like care about our faces and shit. But yeah, man, I mean, like, it's an exciting time for Marvel.
Yeah.
But I mean, DC is also knocking it out of the park. Well, you had Aquaman, you have Shazam, Wonder Woman comes out after that. You got the Flash in production, the Batman in production, the Joker. We got a lot to look forward to on both the ends, and it seems like no matter what side you're on, you have stuff to look forward to.
True.
And right now, at the end of April, beginning of April, we have Shazam, Hellboy. At end of April, We have Game of Thrones and Avengers Endgame.
Avengers. Well, I didn't hit it twice. Well, hey,
I mean, this was Avengers 2.
I
So.
missed it. Oh,
Age of Ultron. I got no strings to hold me down.
I like that movie.
Make me sad or make me frown.
Because I like the whole villain of Ultron.
I had strings, but now I'm free.
But they did it wrong. So, anyways.
There are no strings on me.
The final countdown.
When is Hellboy? Hellboy is April 12th?
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's... I thought it was... No, it's next 6th, 8th? What was it? 8th?
Comes out after Shazam.
Oh, Shazam's the 5th, and then... Yeah, so it must be the week after.
I think it's the 12th. I want to say that it's the 12th. Yeah, April 12th. Hellboy comes out. 2 hours and 28 minutes.
Sweet.
Yeah. And look forward to that because you'll be able to see Lobster Johnson on there and his fucking ugly bug.
Lobster.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to, man.
Definitely.
A lot of stuff.
Yes.
And if that's successful, and I really hope it is, we're going to get a whole new universe of just the Magnolia comics. And that's the universe to look out for, man. Like, that stuff is crazy. All the monsters and paranormal stuff.
We got looking forward to King Kong. Or not King Kong, Godzilla.
We'll get, and then after that, you go Godzilla versus King Kong, dude.
So,
yeah.
Well,
King
versus
Ghidorah.
versus all the monsters first, and then hopefully King Kong a bit.
Yeah. King Ghidorah.
Ghidorah.
Ghidorah. Oh, my God.
Also, guys, Zach's not going to be here Friday. He has vacation coming up, so he's going away for a little bit.
I got to go to
Friday, and then I probably won't see you until when? Or we won't see you until...
I have to let you know.
Okay.
TBA.
Okay, so Zach will let me know, but he won't be here.
I won't be here Friday.
Friday, and he definitely won't be here Tuesday, because I know you're doing...
Oh, yeah, I might have to.
Your mom, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. No, that's all right.
So I might not be back until next Friday, but I'll let you guys know.
Yep.
And if not, I mean, Tesseract Tuesdays, man.
Yeah. We got Tuesday. I'm going to try to get... Hopefully, John wasn't able to make it tonight, so hopefully we'll get him on Friday. For some reason, he can't come Friday. I'll try to do something, either a podcast or something. I was thinking of maybe while I was doing podcasts, kind of put it on a live stream, but I'm not really going to do a live stream. It's more just me talking on the podcast.
Yeah.
But they can watch me do it. I don't know.
I'll just do the podcast.
Or just do the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just do the podcast then.
Yeah.
Tuesday's your birthday? Well, happy early birthday, buddy.
Yo, Tuesday, Tesseract Tuesdays, bro.
Tesseract Tuesdays. Let's see if I have a birthday thing for you. Here, you get the...
Tuesday's my birthday.
Oh, man.
Hey, we got shout outs in the chat, man. Shout outs in the chat.
Shout.
Ultron is underrated.
I like Ultron.
Okay, so I was hyped.
If they did it, I thought they were going to do Ultron like they did from, I know, like Hank Pym and Tony created.
Oh, see, his origin isn't what bothered me.
Yeah.
His origin didn't bother me at all because that made perfect sense in this universe.
And I like the voice they got for him.
Oh yeah. For sure. I mean, like everything worked for him until he started making like these like weird kid quippy jokes. Yeah. But like he was really like sinister. Like when he like walked in or whatever, and he was just like, "We're all puppets on strings," and then they just like threw his hammer at him and broke him, and then he was just like, "But there are no strings on me," and then just like took over all these different armor suits and stuff. Like, oh shit, he's in the internet. Yeah. He can get nuclear codes. Oh shit,
he's a nuclear missile. Oh my god,
Jarvis is gone. I miss his sweet voice. Oh shit, and then. After that, like he starts building his empire of robots, and he gets these two superhero beings, and then what does he do? Guys, wait, come back! I was talking to you, you know, or like he like cut off Ulysses Claw's arm, and then he was just like, "Oh, sorry." Which
made him Claw.
Yeah, and I was just like, he's supposed to be a relentless robot, man. I wanted to see like them continue the vibe they had at the beginning throughout the movie instead of like. We could have had him be a straight villain and just not because he's a robot. Obviously, he should be robotic.
I thought maybe like they were going to use him at one point. Hey, can you help us beat Thanos?
That would have been a different turnaround. That would be different
for sure. And then he, obviously he does it just to get out.
Yeah.
But then he turns on them at the end or something, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking, could you imagine Ultron with the
I didn't know that. Endgame tickets go on sale that day too. But this is upcoming Tuesday?
for your birthday?
April 5th? Wait, April 5th. Oh my God, April 5th. Wow, Zach. Wow. 2nd? April 2nd?
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's gonna. I can't imagine not getting tons of sales on those tickets. You know, like
Dude, it's gonna sell.
yeah, it's gonna sell. Tons.
It's gonna. I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's gonna break $2 billion.
In the first weekend?
No, oh my God, no, not the first. I'm talking about like Lifetime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you know how like when Aquaman hit $1 billion, it was like this big thing, like it finally reached $1 billion.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the Endgame is going to be that movie where everybody goes to see it and they're just like, okay, I'm seeing that 6 times.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, true.
It might be one of the first movies to hit $2 billion, dude.
That'd be cool.
I'm sure there's other movies that have done it, probably like Titanic or some shit. But
I just hope it I just hope it turns out to be like the best movie out of all of them.
It's gonna break records. I mean? It's gonna break records. Hopefully, it doesn't break our hearts.
Yeah, true.
And with that, I think we've gone through everything. Yep. Oh, he got one more comment. He's really just evil Tony, but with everyone with his mannerisms, which I thought was cool. That's true. That's true. Yeah, he did have sort of like that Tony Stark kind of like sarcastic humor.
Oh, Ultron. Yeah, he does. Yeah,
that is true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I have to watch that movie
again. He's
still
cool. He's still a cool villain.
I liked the trailers for that movie a lot. It was really cool.
One of my favorite scenes in that movie is when they're fighting in the church and they're all like, all the robots are coming and you got.
And the camera was like spinning around them.
It was like you opened up a comic book, like a full like spread, and I was like, oh my God, like dude, I'm getting goosebumps talking about because like. Just seeing that, I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" I remember telling Lisa, I went and saw it by myself, and came home, and I was like, "Dude, it was like a comic book came to life in front of my fucking face. It was the best."
Could you? Okay, so let me paint you this picture, and then
same with Civil War.
We're gonna have to wrap this up.
Yes.
Imagine that poster up there where it shows all the Marvel, the DC heroes. Imagine that with Marvel characters, and Thanos like turns around and he sees all the Marvel characters. Just like standing there,
ready to fight them.
All the ones they've established, like all the live, dead, whatever, they're all standing there like a spread, 2-page spread with like the silhouette of Thanos standing there, and he's just facing all these Marvel heroes. Cool. And then like you have the swell. It's
up very top.
Is it? Where is it? Where'd it go, man? Where'd it go? You're ruining my mood.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like they was like sitting there like, oh man.
That's
please.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I would die.
I would die, dude. Yeah. I would die. They're in the seat. I'd be sitting there and they're just like, clean up the bodies. We got like 6
more.
You
got a guy like sweeping bodies into him.
I wonder if there's going to be anybody that commits suicide in this movie. Like they finished off this arc and then they're just like, that was it. That's everything I wanted.
I'm done.
The life can't get better than this.
You see him put like a noose on his neck, throw a thing.
You know there's going to be at least one where they're just like, I've done it. I've reached all 23 movies.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I expect something to happen. Something weird, but hopefully nothing. Hopefully the movie just turns out to be amazing.
True that.
But anyway...
All right.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for watching. This has been real fun.
Yes.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, don't forget to hit our outro.
Oh, yeah. I should probably bring that up, huh?
Outro song. But, yeah, thanks, guys, for watching. You'll catch me on Friday, hopefully, with John. I haven't heard anything from him yet, but...
Has anybody seen John?
He's around, but hopefully he'll be here Friday, if anything. If not, I'll just do a podcast.
Is it on?
I believe so.
Oh, yeah, it's blinking blue. Okay.
So we will catch you later. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Zach.
And we're outsies.
All right.